Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's been a long time since I talked to y'all. I've been in the world of the Disney. Then I've been home trying to do work. Going to Toronto on Thursday. Sell some football helmets. Let me check this up here, guys. Make sure everything sounds good, looks good, feels good. I feel good. I don't know about y'all. Where were y'all? Man, nobody was watching my video yesterday. What happened there, guys? What happened with my evil Libra plan video? I thought it was very interesting. You know, Facebook is, God, this thing's so loud. Facebook, the plan for centralization has now been revealed. So, there I am. I can hear myself. Yeah, so basically Facebook with the Libra Association, they have all kinds of weird connections between all the investors and Facebook executives, and it really paints a clear picture of exactly what is going on with Facebook Libra Coin. Because if you guys know, I've said before that if they stuck to what was in the white paper and everything was like they said it would be, then it shouldn't be centralized. But of course, we expect Facebook to centralize things. We expect Facebook to mess things up. And so that was the video yesterday. I thought it was very interesting. For you guys, I'm uploading right now a video that I'll have out, I don't know, maybe Wednesday or Friday about VeChain. So a lot of you guys were asking about VeChain, asking me to do a VeChain update video. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. I'm going to be making a lot of update videos on a lot of different projects here over the next few weeks. I got so many videos to do, but I keep going out of town. I just keep going out of town. I got so much stuff to do. It's hard to keep up. So it was just on vacation. I got something going on with my football business this week. And then hopefully after that, I'm lying. Things are not going to be slowing down. I'm going to LA for CIS next week on Wednesday and Thursday. Then I've got Las Vegas 2 weeks after that. Then I'm going to Orlando to give a talk with Quinn from Mid-Earth Crypto at UCF. So we're going to be doing that on November the 6th, I think. And then I'm turning around. I'm going to Chainwise. I'm going to be speaking at Chainwise Crypto Crows Conference. So, you know, definitely pretty exciting stuff there. Where is everybody? Where are y'all at? Is there no one in the chat today? What are y'all doing? Who's in here? Who is in here watching? Can y'all give me a shout or something and say what's up? I have no chat going on. This is very strange. But we're going to be looking at news today. So what's up, Effin? Effin Based is in the house. Appreciate that. But we are going to be looking at a few different stories today. We're going to be kind of looking at the market a little bit. We're going to be looking at some stuff. Is it glitching today? What do you mean it's glitching today? It's like not showing. It's not showing live streams. Also, guys, got a big announcement for you guys. I'm trying to become the A&W Root Beer official spokesperson. Yes, it is diet. I do like the diet version better than the regular version. But so here's my tweet. All right, guys, I'm kicking off my campaign. And that's right. It says campaign on purpose. People were trying to correct my typo. It's a campaign. What's up, Mr. XRP? So I'm trying to become the official spokesperson of A&W Root Beer. And I really think we can make this happen, guys. It's owned by Dr. Pepper and 7-Up, but I want to show you guys something. So here is my profile. My profile, I've got 14.8 thousand followers. It's pretty good, right? Like it's actually a little bit less than that. 14,790. We should be hitting 15,000 here pretty soon. We'll be hitting 15,000 before Bitcoin, no doubt about it. But, you know, I got 15,000 followers. It's a decent amount. Let's check out and see how much A&W Root Beer has. They got 460 followers, guys. 460. There's no reason why A&W, excuse me, that's the carbonation right there. There's no reason A&W Root Beer should not sign me up to be their official spokesperson. I drink it on every live stream. I love it. So if you guys want to support me, I really think we can turn this into a viral thing where they are forced to make me their spokesperson. So it's owned by Dr. Pepper. How many followers does Dr. Pepper have? Probably a lot. 429,000. They outclout me. And then 7-Up, 110,000. So not too bad. I'm going to follow both of them. I'm going to follow Dr. Pepper and 7-Up. I want to get on their radar. So what did you mean that YouTube was glitching today? Oh, you don't want to see my messages. So yeah. Let's start looking at the news. We'll look at the news. Like I said, we're gonna look at the chart today a little bit. We're gonna look at the price a little bit. I'm gonna show you some stuff that Crypto Face, the guy who I follow for my TA advice, what he is saying is going on with Bitcoin. Possibly, we could be heading for something really good in the future. And in the near future, Altcoin Daily just put out a video about how every single November since Bitcoin started, there's been a rally. So basically, the price ended higher than it started in November. So that's very interesting news as well. So that kind of coincides with some stuff that we're going to talk about as well. We're also going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about Bitfinex and Tether. Bitfinex is now being sued for a second time in a civil lawsuit, won by the New York State attorney, and then now also a class action lawsuit. So we're going to be looking at that as well. And then we're also going to be taking a look at, what's up, Oscar? We're going to be taking a look at Apple. This is some very interesting news, guys. Apple is finally showing you how often apps track the location of your phone. So we're going to show you how to do it. I'm going to even do it live. I won't show my screen, but I'm going to do it live and test out how they say you can see what apps are tracking you. So, okay, guys, we got 2019 shining star asset Bitcoin. This just basically confirms everything we already know, which is Bitcoin blows traditional assets out of the water. It's done it for a long time. Like, yes, in 2017 to 2018, there were some drops. That's putting it mildly. Definitely were some drops that made it not such a great asset. But right now, it is outperforming everything. So this is pretty interesting here. So with the world economy slowly imploding, you can find this story in all our stories on bitboycrypto.com. Slowly imploding and many countries experiencing recession, savvy investors are searching for the best performing asset, and it is still Bitcoin. The conventional investments of gold, stocks, and bonds are not overly impressive. Gold was up 17%. Let's highlight that. The S&P 500's index returned 21%. Okay, that's okay. 21%. Bonds hit historic 10-year low, or hit historic lows with a 10-year U.S. Treasury bond yielding just 1.6%. So look at that. Well, I mean, decent return, 17%, 21%, 1.6%, not really that great. But here is Bitcoin, the shining star. Prices for the cryptocurrency finished the third quarter around 8,300, up 114%. Bigger gains than all of those others combined. We'll put it in nice Bitcoin orange there. It's a little lighter than Bitcoin orange. But yeah, so this means investors who bought on the last day of 2018 would have doubled their money and then some. So definitely very interesting news here. So, it's just very interesting to me that Bitcoin has really become an institutional vehicle. It's become a real legitimate alternative for people who are looking to hedge their assets, that are looking to grow investments. And it's just really shocking to me to think back at like when I first got into Bitcoin in 2012, what the market looked like then. I mean, not just what the market looked like, but what Bitcoin looked like, period. It looked like a scam. And some people would say it still does. It looked like something, and I said this if you watched my video where I was on Satoshi Sean's show, it really reminded me of like some kind of weird online gambling wallet that you might have used. Just some way that you can skirt around the currency laws in the country. And now to think that institutions, that Fidelity, that CME, CBOE, all of these are now into Bitcoin. It really is absolutely mind-blowing to think about how far we've come in such a short period of time. I'm still confused on where everyone is. This is so crazy. We only have 8 people watching. I'm going to go share this in a few different places because I just think it's really insane that there's nobody in here right now. I mean, other than you 8 super loyal friends. Thank you for you guys. Let's see. Let's post this on here live right now on YouTube. Come stop in. Okay, put that right there. Boom. Okay. All right, and then let me go put it in the Telegram group. We do have a Telegram group. If you guys did not know, you guys can find that at t.me/BitSquad. Or you can find that in the video description, I think. Also, you should be able to. Live now. Where is everybody? Okay. All right, post that in here. I don't know if you can hear my child screaming in the background. All right. Okay, and then I'll let me pull the chat back up, and we will resume. Okay. LT in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. We're trying to figure out where everybody is. I don't know where everybody is tonight. It's really weird. Despite Wall Street's chief concern of Bitcoin, it's gained a price. It has gained in price and could attract new wave of investors who initially were not interested in cryptocurrency. And I was talking about, I've got a new podcast coming out soon, the Bitboy Crypto News podcast, and I'm doing that podcast with my wife, and we were talking about, just how with cryptocurrency, it's really weird how your investors come in waves, okay? So people come in, they look around, they research the crypto news, they get a little invested, not just with their money, but also kind of mentally, they try to get involved in cryptocurrency, and then the price drops and they leave. So when they come back to the space, when the retail investors that lost from the last time come back, they're going to have to be educated on all the stuff that happened while they were gone. And I can't think, the only thing I could think of that is pretty similar would be like, let's take a football team like the 49ers, okay? I think the 49ers are a great example of this. In the 1980s, the 49ers were football. Like, that was, everybody loved the 49ers. You had Joe Montana, you had Roger Craig, you had Jerry Rice, you had, Matt Millen, you had all of these guys that were on the 49ers. They were the most popular team in the NFL, and that was, I grew up hating them because they were in the Falcons division back then or whatever. And you know what happened? Then they had Steve Young. And then after Steve Young came in the 90s, they got terrible. They were terrible for several years. And I don't know how many years, maybe 10 years they didn't make the playoffs, something like that. A couple of years with Jeff Garcia, they did, and then they were terrible forever. And like their fans, they knew the team in the 80s, they knew the team in the 90s, but a lot of those more fair weather fans, like, they leave. They don't watch the games, they don't pay attention until you start winning again. And then they all come back and they act like they were there the whole time. But the truth is, like, you can tell a true fan because you say, oh, you remember a couple years ago when this happened? And they're like, no, I don't remember. And you're like, oh, that's because you weren't watching the games because we weren't making the playoffs. So I think it's kind of comparable to how people come into Bitcoin when it's hot and then leave, when the price is down and things like that. So, okay, so now we got this story. We got Bitfinex and Tether facing civil lawsuit. So this, guys, is really crazy what's going on. If you didn't know, in April, we had the, trying to get this exactly right size. In April, the New York State Attorney's Office sued Bitfinex. Now, there was recently a stay in the case where the Supreme Court in New York said that Bitfinex didn't have to turn over a bunch of documents, and Bitfinex looked at it like it was a big win. But at the end of the day, like, they're still probably going to have to end up turning over these documents or whatever. And that's a big, serious case that's going on. It could affect a lot of regulation stuff. But now we have a whole new suit. Now we have a second round of legal action. It is a class action lawsuit. So this is being brought by Roche Friedman. Kyle Roche is the founding attorney of Roche Friedman Law Group. And he is bringing this. They're accusing Tether, or of Bitfinex, using Tether to make this the absolute biggest bubble in history. Those tulips would disagree with you. Guys, I love A&W root beer. It's so good. I should be their spokesperson. We already talked about that. But anyway, so he posted this up here. And here are some of the things they said in the filing. They said, and these are exact words, part pump and dump, part money laundering. That's what they're accusing them of doing. So, there were some audits that came out with Tether that basically said that Tether does have a 1-to-1 reserve, right? So it used to be, they said, we have $1 for every USDT. Nobody believed them on that. But they had a law firm come in and didn't do an official accounting audit, but did something similar and said, oh, they have it. Well, then it comes out that basically they do have Tether backed up at this point, but it is really by using all of their collective assets. So that means if they own an office, they can use that real estate to back up Tether. Not necessarily $1, which is not what we were told in the beginning. And they have been printing Tether, I believe, lately. I think there were some Tether bond or Tether grants that were recently printed, and they said, or usually when that happens, the price goes up. So definitely very interesting. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Bitfinex will get found guilty? And it's not a criminal case; it is a civil case. But what's really interesting here is with this class action lawsuit, is that what is happening is they've started this lawsuit right now. The New York State Attorney's Office is in a critical juncture in this case with the Supreme Court. It may be heard soon. I'm not 100% sure about that. But what could be going on is the class action lawsuit might be trying to time this so that if Tether is found guilty, I guess negligent, found fraudulent, I don't know what you say in a civil case. Do you say found guilty? I don't know, or not. But if they're found guilty in that case, then the class action lawsuit is probably going to be a slam dunk. Now, I know that's the way it works with criminal cases and civil cases. For instance, if you look at the O.J. Simpson case, he was found innocent. He's found not guilty in the criminal case. The civil case waited to find that verdict to push forward because while he was found not guilty, and in the civil case, he was found guilty and had to pay. If the criminal case, he had been found guilty, then the civil case would have been a slam dunk. It would have been precedent. It'd been like, oh, there's precedent, he's guilty. So the court's decided he's a criminal. So obviously he did those, so he needs to pay me in a civil case. That's usually the way it works. I'm not sure how it works with a civil case on top of a civil case. So Armando, are you in here? Where's Armando? Are you in here, Armando? I saw you like the comment, but now I do not see you. This is the smallest live stream I've ever had, so I'm just very, very interested in what is going on here with the YouTubes. So we got Apple finally showing you how often apps track your location on your phone. Now, this is not necessarily a crypto story per se, but this is a story that is... this is a story that definitely it has the spirit of cryptocurrency. Privacy, I believe, privacy and decentralization, I believe, are, some of the tenets of cryptocurrency. So here we have this story. So it's very interesting that basically what is happening is now Apple is giving you a pop-up on iOS 13 on the new operating system and is showing you what apps are using your location even when you have them closed. So definitely very interesting here. So it shows how Uber has been tracking this person over the last few days, and you get pop-ups. So it's very interesting. If I can find the part here. Okay. Apple shows similar alerts for apps that want access to Bluetooth. On my phone, apps like Dunkin' Donuts, ESPN, GroupMe, CVS, Amazon, and others had access to Bluetooth. Why? Why do those apps have access to Bluetooth? Which gives them the ability to track my location through Bluetooth. Let me just highlight this and get rid of that box there. Through Bluetooth beacons on storefronts. Think about what kind of the big brother world we live in. We got Bluetooth beacons on storefronts that are communicating with your phones, okay, that are giving you could say fourth parties, because you and your phone are the first and the second party. Then the third party is the store beacon. And then the fourth party would be the app, would be ESPN, that's able to track you based on these beacons in these storefronts. And now Apple has actually made a really crazy, has actually done something pretty crazy here. Is Apple trying to reel this all back in? The fact that they are giving people pop-ups and letting you know who is following you, or like at any given moment is very interesting. So let's check this out right now. So if you want to track your apps, as you guys can see here, okay, you open settings, okay, choose privacy. I do choose privacy. You guys like my Golden Girls shirt? I don't know if y'all like that. It's the first time I've worn it. Let's see. Select location services. Okay. Manage the apps in list. Okay. And you can see now which ones are tracking me. Bird Scooter is always tracking me. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, always tracking me. Verizon, always tracking me. The Pay app, always tracking me. Tile, always tracking me, which I like Tile, so I won't hate on that. That's to help me find my stuff. Weather, always tracking. Okay? And then other ones that I have that are tracking, my alarm clock is tracking my location. Why? The App Store, Apple Watch faces, Apple Watch workouts, Binance. Well, I guess Binance makes sense because they want to know your VPN or your IP. Calendar, camera, CBS Sports, DirecTV. All of these are tracking me all the time. It's really insane. I didn't even know this. Okay. And then to do the Bluetooth one, okay, you go to open settings and then go open privacy. Okay. Choose Bluetooth. Turn the settings on and off. It looks like I have none there. I don't have any that are tracking me on Bluetooth. So that's good at least. That's a win for me, I think. I think it's a win. So, yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Apple is actually trying to make strides for privacy here? Very interesting. Definitely something I never would have expected. So, what's up, William? What's going on, bud? Yeah, so I don't know. Do you guys think that this is? Do you guys think that this is something that's important? That privacy is important? I think it is. Personally, no question. So, all right. Okay, now let's look over here. I'm still just baffled. I'm so baffled why we have nobody watching tonight. Do you guys hate Tuesday nights? Is this a night that you guys hate? 7:32 live. I'm so confused by this. I've never had less than 25 or 30 people watching. Do you think it's because I went on vacation? They really hate me now? Maybe YouTube hates me because I went on vacation. They do stuff like that. They're a shiesty company. Yeah, every day watching BTC. So here we go. We got the weekly here. Now, here's the weekly chart. Okay, now I got my market cipher indicator turned on here. Now you can see that I'm on the perpetual contracts Bitcoin US dollar here, which is Bybit. So I have Bybit pulled up because that's what I do a lot of trading on. Everybody's glued to their link bat trades. Yeah, probably. Yeah, everybody loves Link for some reason. But anyways, so it only goes back to December. And the oscillators down here for the weekly chart, you don't really get a lot here. Let me just go ahead and move that down here, okay? So if you look here, okay, we are stuck. The last 2 weeks, we've closed at about exactly the same spot. What is that? 8,000. Let's see. Let's make it a little bigger. God, it is exactly the same. 2 weeks in a row, right there on support. It's about $8,038. What's up, Professor? What's going on? Now, if you look back here, we have not been this low since May. Okay. Now, CryptoFace believes that we could be the bottom. So somewhere between 7,800 and 8,100, which we've been in, could be the bottom. Now, could we be setting up for an absolutely huge rally here? I don't know. I got to think maybe we are. If I go to our Discord, where this is, if you buy Market Cipher, you get access to this here. This is Whale Cruise, so this may be something else you got to pay for. But basically, he says, I almost feel like we could be at the bottom. Isn't 7,800 to 8,100 could be the bottom. We need one more weekly candle to give us more clarity for sure. But I am almost bullish on the larger time frames. So when he says stuff like this, I listen, honestly. So when you take what he said into consideration and you combine that with this video Altcoin Daily just made, you guys check out Altcoin Daily channel also. Don't leave my channel, but you can go check out their channel too. And they made a video about how Bitcoin has rallied every month in November. So what this means is the history, the fundamental analysis is lining up for Bitcoin to make a move, okay? We have CryptoFace on the TA side with this incredible market cipher indicator saying we just need one more weekly close to confirm we're about ready to go bullish. Now, what are these numbers going to look like? How high up are we going to go? I don't know. That's really anybody's guess. I would certainly hope that we could be heading back to all-time highs by the end of the year because I have a $20 bet with someone on crypto Twitter that we will do that. But let's look at the day. Let's look at the daily chart here, okay? Daily chart, it shows, if you look down here at this oscillator, you see the green dot, okay? This green dot down here at the bottom, I can't point to it because something keeps popping up there. But that green dot is a bullish dot, and if you look ever since then, we've been basically sideways. So it could be time to move up on the daily chart, okay? So the money flow is still in red. I think that needs to be in green, really, before we get mega bullish, okay? Let's look at the 6-hour chart. 6-hour chart is looking pretty bullish here. You got a green dot there. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. We might be going down a little bit on the 4-hour chart. But the point is it looks like we could be... What's up, Crypto Kang? Good to see you, bud. It looks like we could be setting up on larger time frames for a big move, for a serious Bitcoin move. And I'm psyched about it. I do think that, you know, we needed that dump that we got to kind of build support to push this thing back up. I think that, you know, we had the buy the rumor, sell the news with Backed, which turned into a giant flop, as we all know, on the short term. It actually pushed the price down. But could we be setting up here? Could we be setting up here for some massive action? I know one thing, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be getting some big, I say big money, not huge money, some big money trades ready to put in on to Bybit. I'm going to throw, you can check out my Bybit link if you want to sign up. It's bybit.bitboy.live. But of course, it's not for rookie traders. If you're ready to take it to the next level, you can do it. But with Bybit, I'm going to be putting in some 100x leverage trades. Yes, I said it. I'm going to be putting in some 50x leverage trades. I'm going to be putting in some 25x leverage trades. And I'm going to try to catch the bottom and ride this thing to the top. That's what I'm going to try to do. That is my goal right now. If I get liquidated, I get liquidated. I mean, that's just the way that it is. I'm willing to take that gamble because a lot of stuff is lining up right now. And certainly if we drop back down below 8,000, like if we hit 7,900, I'm definitely going to hit that up. I'm definitely going to hit up 100x. I'm not scared to do a 25x right now. I'll do 25x and won't even sweat it. That's my go-to. I do 25x all the time. 10x is just too slow for me. I like big movement. You know what I'm saying? Let's get liquidated or let's get rich, one or the other. So that's the way I like to trade. Definitely don't recommend doing it the way that I do it. What VPN do you recommend? Well, here's the thing with Bybit, guys. With Bybit and a lot of these, all you have to do is just sign up one time with the VPN, and then you never have to use it again. So it's not like you have to use it all the time. All you have to do, use it once and sign up, and boom, you're good. On my phone, I recommend signing up on the phone because the phone VPNs are so much easier. I use an app, and it's literally called VPN. It's got a, I don't know if you guys can see, it's got a blue logo there. That's the logo. Let's see here. Let me skip this. Okay. I think it's just called VPN. Sorry, I'm tired today. If you look, there's the icon right there, the blue with the key. So you can download that. It's free, and you just connect it, sign up for Bybit, boom, you're done. Now you can go on your desktop and use it without using a VPN. So I think a lot of people get tripped up on that. It's not that hard. But if you're going to sign up, make sure to use my link. I'll type my link in the comments there. I don't even think this link works because I've literally never had I've never had a referral on here. I've literally never had one. I emailed them. I was like, Bybit, I don't think this is working. And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. There it is. Bybit.bitboy.live. That's a lot of Bybit bits, a lot of that stuff. But yeah, you can sign up on that link or whatever. Yeah, Pure VPN is okay. I mean, there's definitely some okay VPNs on desktop. It's just easier to do it on the phone, I think. Less issues, in my opinion. So, but yeah, I think we could be setting up for a massive move here. I think between November and January, we really could get a lot of action. I think if you look at a lot of people's predictions, and it's one of those things where last year I remember in December reading quotes from different, bull market guys, Bitcoin bulls, and when they were saying things like, in 2020, we're going to start that big rise. We're going to hit all-time highs around the halving. I was like, man, that's so far. I can't imagine, surely we'll go up before that. And at least this year we got a little taste of a good pump in July, had it back up to 14,000. And now here we are, guys. We're heading towards 2020 and, it's exciting. We're heading towards 2020 and I think 2020 is going to be a year that we're going to see a lot of bullish Bitcoin action unless, I do think, just to be transparent with you guys, there definitely is a chance that all this institutional money is just going to force this thing sideways forever, and we're going to break trends that we had not broken before, like we've always rallied in November, and things like that. So, yeah, don't worry about if you don't like a restricted country, then if you don't want to violate that, then don't sign up. But most people still do. So, like I said, you got to use a VPN, William. You got to use a VPN. So, all right. Well, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I got to go sell some football helmets here in a little bit. But good joining you guys. Had somebody earlier that said that that YouTube was being glitchy today. Pretty much none of our regular people were in here tonight. So not sure what's going on with that. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I got a video out for you guys tomorrow. I got 2 videos out for you tomorrow, actually, I believe. And then I also have a video for you guys on Thursday or Friday. I might try to do a live stream. I'm going to be in Canada. Not really sure how much I'm going to be able to do while I'm gone. But definitely having some videos while I'm gone. And that's it. Big boy out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.